We talked about Taylor a bit pregame. Is today kind of a continuation with the swing on that home run of what you've been seeing recently?
It is. I think the timing is much better. He's way more on time the last few days, and today was a byproduct. The homer, I thought, even the other at-bats, I thought he took some good swings and was looking over the baseball much better.
What was your thoughts on Kershaw?
Clayton, the last one I thought was really good, and this was his best one, I think, as far as strike throwing, quality strikes, the fastball command, all quadrants, the slider was as good as it's been, most consistent it's been. I think getting at C level is a good thing. Mixed in some good curveballs, and then the changeup. He threw the changeup tonight too. So across the board, we got him up and down 6 times, so he's ready to go start the season.
6 including a few extras in the bullpen. 6 in the game, and then a few extra throws in the bullpen.
Yeah. Well, it was just more of Bruzdar, Bickford, and Almonte are going to pitch. They're going to go back to back. So to get those guys to get an outing today under their belt and then pitch tomorrow night. So we shortened all 3 of those guys, and then to get Shelby in there for an inning was good. And I think he might be done until the season starts, but that was kind of the thought behind that.
Chris was saying that the pitch clock is a little advantage to the pitcher, not necessarily the hitter. Do you have any sense of that at all after a month of this?
I thought it was more of an advantage to the pitchers initially because I think the pace of working quick, I think there were some outliers, some guys that work really slow, but hitters for the most part, in my opinion, slowed down the pace of play. And so for those guys to adjust, I thought it was going to be harder. I think that guys are making the adjustment and still a work in progress, but I still think that we're finding some common ground that I don't think anyone can sort of game it, and I think ultimately the players, the fans are benefiting.
Are there any relievers that are going to go like back to back before the season, or is that something you really need to do at this point?
Well, the 3 guys that threw tonight are going to pitch tomorrow,
okay. So
that's back to back. So those guys.
Besides Miller?
No, Gratterall, Almonte, and Bickford are going to go back to back.
Okay.
So they're going to go back to back. Shelby will not, and then the other guys will not.
Dave, do you think there's going to be some awkward moments with the clock as the season starts?
I think we've had a lot of amendments. I think we've had 5 or 6 already. So there might be some more as we get through the season. But I think the structure, the bones of it, the thought behind it's in a good spot right now.
I was talking to one of the relief pitchers for the Angels, and he was saying it's going to be very interesting, when you're in a key moment in the game, big game, late innings, key pitch. Normally the pitcher takes his time, maybe steps off. You're just not going to have that anymore.
No, you're not, and I think that's the thing is with certainly with baseball players, you want to kind of slow things down, control tempo, your heartbeat, and certainly in bigger moments, that's why the game comes to a standstill. But you're just not going to have that luxury.